Crab, Armadillo, Penguin. These are the three mobs for the mob vote this year. And now while these aren't actually hostile mobs, which is what I was hoping for, they are actually pretty decent. So let's start off with the crab. The crab is a new mob that will be found in the mangrove swamp biome, and essentially it will be added along with a new item called the claw, which I believe the crab will either drop or give the player, which apparently will increase the player's building range. Now it sounds pretty useful, but when you really think about it, when you're out of range, all you need to do is just get closer. While that may sound easier said than done, there are blocks that people use to do so, for example dirt or the scaffolding blocks, which basically means if players can't place a block above them, because the ceiling's too high, they'll just pillar up. So yes, while it may seem useful, I don't really think it will be. Now moving on to the armadillo, it is a mob that will be found in the savanna biome, and with it comes a new item which will be used to craft dog armor. Now I've got to say, dog armor is pretty useful. I myself am not a fan of dogs, but I know a lot of people are, and a lot of people have been asking for dog armor since around about, I think, 2012. Now it's cool to see we're actually getting an option to have this feature that the Minecraft community has been wanting for over 10 years now. Now while I do think dog armor will help dogs survive longer, I don't really think it's going to help too much, since the problem with dogs is actually their AI, which causes them to do stupid stuff like chase a skeleton into lava, which then causes them to die. So maybe they'll actually refine the dog AI as well as adding dog armor with the new armadillo mob. And lastly, the penguin. The penguin is a mob that will be found in the Stony Shores biome. Now apparently the penguins are essentially a friendly mob that will basically just make your boats go faster, which ultimately isn't really useful since we have dolphins, and while dolphin grace only really applies to when you're swimming and doesn't apply to boats, pairing it with Depth Strider 3 makes you zoom at insanely fast speeds that basically boats aren't useful. However, some people have pointed out that this will be very useful early game, which I can agree with, and also will help out with speedrunning. So while it doesn't look like much, it actually is more useful than you think. Now the mob I'm going to vote for is going to be the armadillo. Why? Because of the dog armor. Now yes, if you know me, you know that I'm not a fan of dogs. I don't like them. But when it comes to voting for mobs, I vote for the most useful mob, and to me the most useful mob is the armadillo, because dog armor is something that the community itself has been wanting for years, and now's their chance to get it. I will say it is a little bit unfair on the rest of the mobs that have a mob promise feature that the community has been wanting for ages. I won't say the mob votes are rigged, because obviously they're not, but it is a bit stupid in my opinion. But that's currently all the information that I have on the mobs that are in the mob vote, and personally there's nothing more that I can actually really say. So if you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. You would actually help out my channel a lot. I want to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year, and so subscribing would help out massively. But if not, then I shall see you either later or not at all, but whatever, see ya.